Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We're going to be playing Backrooms Missing Persons. So I believe it's a brand new game. I just saw it released on Steam. That's what I do with these Backrooms games and liminal space games. I just look at their soonest release dates and try to find ones that are decent enough. I think that'll be decent enough to play. So I'm not really sure what to expect. I've heard that this one's realistic looking, so we'll see. And hopefully it performs well. I've heard differing opinions on how the game performs, so hopefully it's performing decently. Before we get going, let me just fix my chroma key. Get rid of the little sparklies. Yeah. And let's dive right in. We'll start with the office complex. We have office complex, slide rooms, yellow rooms, and outside. Doesn't seem like there's a lot to this game, but I've heard one of the reviews mention the maps were massive. So if that's true, we're in for a good time. I really enjoy the bigger Backrooms maps. Let's go ahead and get comfortable. I have to be in such a hardcore gaming position for this. Hey, can we not bark at Stuffed Dog? So there is like there's no sprint. This is our max movement speed, and I don't think there's adjustable like keybinds in this game yet. You also can't turn off the head bob, which, you know, some people deal with motion sickness, so I see how that would get annoying. So yeah, a few more features would be nice. Would be like a great added feature. What's going on down here? Whoa, I can see my legs. Well, can I like break my back? It shows the truth. The camera shows the truth. So we can see. Can I open this door? No, that's zooming in. F is to interact. The camera movement can take some getting used to. Get up here, buddy. Let's get back after it. Radio. We have a picture of a dog. My dog just climbed into my lap. It's odd not having to hold down the shift key. Oh, I have a tiny light on the camera. Interesting, it popped up on the screen. It wasn't a UI element. Neat little design. I think we can turn on these lights. Yes. From the office rooms. Let's turn. Oh, yeah, it got dark. Wow. What's going on in here? I want to loot these cabinets like it's Tarkov. Okay. So we hit a dead end? No. Okay. A little further to go. Turbo Cola. This looks promising. I hope you guys can hear this. Oh, you guys can definitely hear it now. Is it a light switch? Keep going left. I usually go right. We'll go left this time, see if it works out. Absence of a painting. Does this say something? No. Copier here, though. What? There's footprints. Oh, the lights are getting red again. This has got to be a good sign, right? Oh, dude, they're running a Bitcoin farm. But are any of these plugged in? They got that wireless electricity. All right, then. This is where ChatGPT is headquartered. What is... Can I squeeze in there? I wanted to try to clip through the wall. More Backrooms games need to allow you to no-clip as a game mechanic. That's a very, core aspect of the Backrooms lore. Is no clipping. A lot of particles in the air. What is going on in here? A lot of arrows. The camera's out of focus. So nothing, just a dead end room. Okay. Flipping into the walls causes a weird screen effect. So far, I like the map layout. Feels like I'm actually getting to explore a bit and not just aimlessly walk in a direction and find the exit. Which, I'm sure we will eventually. At least I hope so. Should I try what's behind door number 1? Yes, I should try that. Already been in a room like this, but I don't know if it was this actual room. Oh, yeah. The doors shut behind me? Not yet, apparently. Maybe there's a render distance. Walk far enough away, the door will close, maybe. Okay, with some water coolers. It's making progress. Okay, room full of copiers. Great. I can smell the toner. Whoa, little lag there. What's going on in here? See my character model. Kmart. Going on here? Is there... Where is this getting projected from? Let's get out of here. The nostalgia room. Gross. Hey, that was something. Okay, we have a little corridor here leading into a larger room. Nice little presentation space. And into a cubicle room. Disgusting. Oh, locked. Wow. That's crazy. Haven't found a lot of locked doors. Okay, I like this room. Might just be throwing me off, but this does look different. Let's see what's up here. Okay. Now we're in the balcony rooms. What's going on here? I don't really see none of these doors called to me. I don't think they open up. This looks promising. The door's cracked. That is awesome. Are they gonna do this to me? Do they know who I am? Good heavens. Keep me locked out. Not being able to vary my speed in this game is crazy. Alright, we'll go through this circular doorway. Can we, like... No. There's arrows pointing that way. That's tempting. It really is. Alright, we'll check it out. We'll check it out. Let's follow that cable. What are we doing here? It's not letting me open stuff. The arrow points this way. Pause and see if it fixed it. I really think I should be able to go through here. Not able to interact with the computer. That is really odd. Okay. Can I interact with any doors? This says exit. I don't know. Maybe it's just glitched out. I haven't been able to interact with the door for a while. This one. This'll tell us. Okay. So there are still some doors I can interact with. And it's just a dead-end office. Fantastic. What's going on in here? A lot of little deviations with these rooms. I hope I'm somewhat making progress. I don't have to be going towards the exit, but as long as I'm not back. Oh, good heavens. We've already been here. We've already been here. Okay. Not a great sign, but at least we know where we've been. That's more terrifying than an entity or being lost. Is wandering around for 10-15 minutes and then finding out you were backtracking. Good level design. I'm not a huge fan of the office map. Or theming, I should say. If this was like a pool room, I'd be at home. Is this the same closet we went in a second ago? Indeed. This is crazy. So I can't go in that door. This has 2 arrows and an exit sign. Can't interact with any of this. And pushing does nothing. That is so bizarre to me. That it's may just be a bait room, but that is so interesting. Feels like it would be the right way, but it must not be. Maybe we can find a way around. Okay, a lot of office chairs here. Do not think we've been in the office chair room, so at least it's something new. I don't even know what the exit looks like. What are we looking for specifically? Microwave. Oh, would you look at that? Now we've entered the actual back rooms. Level 0, some might call it. Yeah, these arrows are fake. Some games, the arrows actually do help. And others, you know, like this, they're just everywhere. That's what we'll do. So I'm just gonna hook this right wall. Hopefully this won't take me back out. No way. This was in here the whole time. Hopefully we weren't like right there, but it seems like we were. And it's a little alcove. Is this backtracking? I'm not gonna go that way. I'm not gonna go that way. I really do not want to step back into the office rooms. Oh my goodness. There may not be a way out. Or at least not in the manner we're looking for. So maybe we do have to exit through the office rooms. It's a really odd thing, you know, in a lot of these games you get to a transition point, the scenery will change, and that indicates you're like into a new area. This just seemed like maybe a preview of the later level, the yellow rooms. So we'll continue and see. No, have I been here? Room with pillars. Empty office space. That's a giant chair. I have to check this out. That's a big old chair. That's pretty nice. A little thumbnail. Directory. Nothing there that really helps me. That chair's facing the wrong way. Oh dear. So that's just a loop. All right then. This is challenging. There's no like indication that I'm going in a correct direction. We're gonna have a red filing cabinet, but it's not gonna be anything special. A lot of deception. Yeah, no indication that we're going the right way or making any sort of progress. So it makes it very difficult to decide where to continue. All right, that's hopefully good news. It's the room we came through earlier. I feel like I'm just backtracking now. Interesting. Nice skyline. All right, it looks like we're solidly back in the office rooms. Oh. This one's hard. This one's really hard. This map design, I would love to see the actual map top down. It has to be some insane design. Only thing I have left is to follow one of these directions until I happen upon the exit. I feel like we were there. Like it looked like it was supposed to be the exit. This room looked promising, and then it wasn't. Okay, we'll go this way. I'm just gonna keep going left. And eventually, we should find the exit. If I don't somehow double back on myself. So I probably shouldn't take 2 lefts in a row. It's gonna go like a long way. Like that. Copy room. This is one we did not go into. Doesn't look like there's anything really going there. I said if or when we get out. I don't know if we will now. I feel substantially less sure about myself. See, this felt like we were going the right way. Like, oh, creepy music, red lights. It's a lot of false hope they give with this map design. It's crazy. All right, come on. Come on. Be the money door. Oh, no, we've already been here. Well, it was a good try. This may end up being one I have to revisit. We'll see. The stream keeps going if the video keeps going. You'll know. Oh my goodness, we've been in here before. Seeing my reflection is terrifying. Normally in this game you don't really have a player model unless you die or can spectate. Like in a co-op mode. Are you kidding me? Okay. Like, look at that. That is dirty. And I can't squeeze. This game will just give you hope and then it rips it away. Also, the doors automatically shutting. That's also a jerk move. Not sure if that's intentional or if that's just a part of their like game design. Like perhaps, you know, like I speculated it might be like a render related thing. This is craziness. I feel like there's a lot of areas that loop back on themselves, so it's really hard just to follow one direction around. They did a great job at not making this, you know, too linear. What have they done? What have they done to me? Back in the tan wall and confetti carpet. Man. Okay, I don't know if we've been through here. I don't remember seeing like a little eating area, collaboration area. Not really sure what the purpose of that would be. All the little tables. I mean, there's... You could do whatever you want with it. Oh, wow. That's okay. That's where that lets out. Jerk move. Jerk move. There's a white speck in the center of my screen. It looked like the reticle or like crosshair indicator for an interaction. They got me. Can I like clip? All right, this definitely looks new. That's a good sign. We continue. Wonder if the other levels will be equally as elaborate or if there'll be a little more changing scenery. I think I'm gonna enjoy the slide rooms level if we ever get there. I've 100,000% have been there. Okay. Okay, this is a dirty joke. This is a dirty joke. I mean, look at that. The line on the ceiling, it leads right here. Where else can it go? That's messed up. That is super messed up. I may need to look this up real quick, see if someone else has some gameplay, just so I can validate my game isn't messed up and I'm running a fool's errand. We've been through here. All right, back into the backrooms area. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for the dead end. We're going to run across an exit before we... Not an exit of the level, but of this... Yeah. That's the way we went out earlier, and we didn't find a thing. So I'm gonna try to just keep orbiting this yellow room area and hope and pray we find something. If we make a circle, we make a circle. In the meantime, I need to look up if anyone else has gameplay of this. Oh yeah, one of the biggest Backrooms channels has it. Did they really clear this area? They completed this a long time before we did. No way. Well, that's cool. They introduced a new game mechanic into the level, but maybe you could make that extrapolation on your own, but oh my goodness. Now I have to somehow find my way back. Outstanding. Outstanding. I've been close. That is right. We were at the correct door. So I've spent the last like 20 minutes wandering around for no reason. That was better. You know, we made good time getting back here. Okay, so I followed this. See, I feel like at the terminus. The exit. Okay, it opens up both double doors. That's pretty wild. So yeah, I mean, those are the two double doors we needed to get through. They both said exit. We had the exit located. Didn't know there was a mechanism to open it. I thought this was just going to be straightforward exploration. But it was not so. I think we're about done with this level. It took us way longer than it should have, because we doubled back so many times. That's a closet. Not much to explore in there. Exit. I trust that sign. Oh, it won't let me get on the tracks. Whoa! Dude, it's ginormous. Thought it was gonna be like a subway, not a full-on train. This might go on forever. I thought I was near the exit. Dude, if I didn't wait long enough and the train's not endless, I'd be very upset. Oh, I don't see the train. Well, thank goodness I turned around. Do not send another train. Do not do it. There we go. Aw. I wanted to walk the tracks for a bit. Ooh, what's going on out here? That is creepy. That's interesting. I mean, it looks kind of like the Empire State. Building with several ledges and the spire at the top. I wonder if it's just an asset. I thought I was about out of this area. All right, this says exit. We're going to trust... Oh, I hope this says exit. I'm just going to trust this red light. Is this the elevator? Let's go, finally. So if we do this again, if I come back and just record this gameplay to upload it separately, no commentary, we will clear this in like 10 to 15 minutes at most. That's crazy how long it took us. That's a brick wall, sir. The game crash or is it loading? Yes. Okay. Sounds back. No clue if something was supposed to happen there. No clue. Let's continue tapes. Let's go to the slide rooms. I'm excited for this one. Yes. Yes. This is the good stuff. I can step in the water. Can I go back up the slide? Probably not. No way. Where does it go? Am I looking through the bottom of the skybox? It's pretty crazy. Ooh, another slide room. That one would be a slide to my death. Dude, they meant slide room. They were not kidding. Right, it came in this way. It's a dead end. That is a dead end. Now we're really getting into it. I obviously want to go down the slide. Oh, it has 3 arrows. 1 arrow. eyeball. I want to see. Let me in that. Oh, what? What? Just play a random sound each time. All right then. Aw, man. I was hoping I could walk up that slide. All right, this is the way I should be going anyway. I'm gonna try to wrap this left wall. We can find a way out of these slide rooms. Ooh, I like this one. Okay, I was about to say, wait a minute. That's a dead end. That looks awesome. I'm gonna wait. These are arrows. See, that was all a distraction. We're going the correct way. See, I just have to follow these red arrows. Perfect. Okay, we might be in trouble. The path deviated. It's a sink. How short are we? It'd be great if we found the exit, but I would actually like to go back up and explore. Yeah. You just go down the slide and smack into the wall? That's actually hilarious. Oh, baby, this is pretty neat. This is pretty cool. I like this a lot. I wish we'd made it here a lot quicker. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's go into the pink rooms. Reminds me of an old bathroom with like very colorful tile. Okay. Are you serious? There's a boat right there. Let me get on the boat. Hey, check this out. Bang, look at that. That's good stuff. No way. Oh, it's going on its own? Very nice. Finally, some quality service around here. Oh no. What if this just leads us to our death? That'd be hilarious. I like it. I like this a lot. I'm gonna have to come back and play this level specifically. And just really give it a thorough run through, maybe a couple. If this doesn't lead us to like a second place where you have to get out, and actually leads us to the exit, that'd be crazy. It's also just be a method of transporting the map. This may not lead us to the exit. A lot going on here. Can I like get off anywhere I want? That's a cool looking room. And that looks like a room full of water. Random aquarium down here. Don't give me PTSD of playing that aquariums game. That was horrible. Yeah, we might just be going in a giant circle. Maybe I'm like not supposed to go in there. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna let me out here. Okay, so it did transport us to a second area. Very cool. Very cool. So I could have just gone underneath. Probably should have explored down there first. The old college try. If it's not the right way, it's fine. We're in the slide rooms, baby. I was about to say there's no stress down here, and I almost got stressed when I saw. Are we going in? So maybe if we went underneath, we would have popped up that other passageway? That's what I'm guessing. Alright, so this is a lot. Okay. We've somewhat seen areas like this before in other titles. See if we can go in. Oh dear. Am I gonna get stuck? Are you serious? Are you serious? No. No. I'm stuck underwater. They screwed me. That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. Yellow rooms is unlocked. Let's go back to slide rooms. Do I have to do this again? It's fine. We'll just run through the slide rooms again. Enjoy that little boat ride for a little bit. Be interested to know if there's a way to the exit without taking that boat. Okay, we know we can go that way. I don't know if they want us to go in here, but I kind of want to explore it. Oh, come on. Let Let me in. Come on. Come on. No way. This is awesome. I was worried it wasn't going to let me on the slide. So definitely a diversion, but not a waste of time. Very nice. Now, how do I get back up? Could just go around, but we'll give it one more go. Try to find the exit. I don't know if it's possible to find it from this. Walkway. Alright, we might be on the right trail now. Nice little water feature there. Is this where I went? We went to the pink rooms, maybe? We came up, okay. Know exactly where we're at now. Kind of. Bang. There we go. Back in the pink rooms. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure we were like right at the exit where we're going to go into the yellow rooms. But, you know, we got stuck in a glitch spot, which was highly unfortunate. Onward! All right, time for me to kick back and relax. Maybe I have to activate the boat. There we go. Not sure if I had anything to do with that. Just enjoy the ride. I wish you could get out at some of these stops. Some interesting rooms we passed through. Really, you know, a couple that are really interesting. I definitely thought this might be a transit system. That would actually be a great idea if anyone was going to, you know, copy any element from this game. Have a lazy river transit system through the slide rooms / pool rooms. That'd be really neat. Kim and Craig, I'm sorry, I didn't see your comment. Hopefully I didn't miss that by too long. Sorry for not replying. Kim and Craig 306 Heath 9 said, Craig here. Is this a video game? Yes, it is. So this is interactive, not just a generated and rendered animation. Although it does look, you know, very good. It does have like the almost CRT filter. Oh, it is dark. Wait, is that really a dead end? Oh, wow. They got me. Not necessarily. New to the game, but not new to streaming. Doing this a while. We already completed this level, but we got stuck in a glitch spot, so that was very disappointing. Had to restart. So where does this go? So that's... I want to find out where this pops out. Maybe I can use it as a shortcut next time. So that slide that we just passed, that's the exit for this level. Or at least an exit to the next area. Are we really just going in a circle? Where are we now? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so like not really a purpose to that. You have like 3 different ways you can pop out here. Interesting. So this will take a second. Wait for the animation. Now on the slide. And this time we're not going to get stuck under the house. That would be highly unfortunate. All right, here we go. So last time I went on the porch of this house, so I thought that's what I needed to do. And I ended up getting stuck under the overhang. See the water levels rising now. And that's where we got stuck. Can I still move? Not playing against another person. This is really just more of an exploration type game. So it's a very... Each level has been like a maze. First one was difficult. It's like I had found the exit, but I didn't know how to open the final door. So it's really just exploring these, what they call liminal spaces, or, you know, back rooms. And there's a ton of these types of games. This is just one of the several that we've played here on this channel, actually. But there's several channels that do this style of content, playing through. Some people do it without the commentary, without the face cam. They just let the game breathe, and it's pretty immersive. Some people like to watch those as if it's a movie or a TV show. So what I'll do sometimes, I like the social element of streaming. And I just prefer to stream over pre-recorded videos. So I'll play it through once like this, sometimes without the face cam, sometimes without commentary, but usually with the face cam and commentary. And then I go back and record it and upload it as its own separate video if I find the game to be interesting enough or compelling enough to do so. Because some people just really prefer the no commentary style on these games. For some people, the commentary breaks the immersion. This one hasn't really had any creepy elements to it. We haven't really had a monster or anything pop up. We've heard some strange sounds. There's been some strange drawings left. Wow, we've already been through, like, oh, we're already looping back on ourselves. So, like, that kind of explains the game at its peak right there. We're already turned around and we just started the level. So it's just like a giant maze trying to find our way out. Some of these will have monsters, so like you'll be chased, and if they get you, if they catch up to you, you have to restart. And sometimes you have to hide from them, run from them. That adds an extra element of terror. That's one of the times I really like to do the face cam and the commentary, is you guys can see my reaction, how scared I am, or if I am scared. Oh, interesting. Okay. So one of my strategies for getting through these doesn't work on every game, but just following one of the walls. And eventually, I hope I pop out somewhere. Oh my goodness. We've passed that. That's now the third time we passed that, so I need to come through here maybe. That's not great for us. Okay. I do not want to keep looping around a dead end. Oh no. Okay. That's what was behind door number 1. Let's see what's behind door number 2. What might be the exit to this one? Maybe there's another puzzle we need to find. That's another element of these games. Sometimes they will throw in some puzzles there. Oh my goodness. We are lost with a capital L. We are in so much trouble. I do the same thing, Craig. I do the same thing. I like tuning into the long haul trucking channels. That's very cool. There's a couple I'm subscribed to on here. That's really cool. I wish I had a good setup for that. I do have a phone mount, and I have streamed from my car before, but I don't have it where like the chat will be read out to me, and I don't want to like read it while driving. That's dangerous. But I might do that one day. Just drive. I need to put more miles on my car, on the Camaro, because usually, unless I'm going on a long distance trip, I usually don't drive the Camaro very much. It's like some late night drives. That'd be fun. Go live. Oh my goodness. Where am I supposed to go? I am clearly missing something. Is this part of the puzzle? Do I need to walk up this. Yes, I need that voice. I forget the name of the guy that I follow. You've probably seen him. Has a ton of people that tune into his channel, and he's all over the country. Like, he'll go from like Washington to Illinois, and then from there to Florida, from there to Alabama. Like, he's all over the country. It's actually crazy. That's just a dead-end room. So have I gone to the right yet? Is this where we came from? Oh my goodness. I don't understand this one. Not as fun as the last level, that's for sure. This is crazy. I feel like I've gone everywhere. So what door am I missing? Yet that voice would also be really useful. I do a lot of racing content, NASCAR. And so if I'm playing a NASCAR game, it's really difficult to read chat while I'm driving. So it would be very useful to have that voice read out the chat. There's several times I've crashed because I was reading the chat. How do you get out of this level? I'm going to have to look it up. I am going to have to do that. He drove through Thanksgiving weekend. The other guy's Callahan. Let me see if I can find a guy that I watch. Subscriptions, all. I think it's called Ride Along Gang. Something like that. Yeah, Ride Along Gang. I don't know if you've heard of that one. He has 65,000 subscribers. That's a ton. Oh, yeah, I need to find the way out of here. Yeah, I think he's pretty good. I've also, like, he's done fishing streams, which I thought was pretty cool. Like, along his route, he would pull over and start fishing. That was really neat. No way. No way. Okay, I see the way out now. I cannot believe that's how we get out of here. That is insane. So we've been there. We found this a long time ago. This is a very small map. Now I have to find my way back to it. I was probably right next to it and walked the wrong way. All right, here we go. I think. Right, a left, and then another left. So we've been here several times. It was right here. This is our exit. I can't walk in there normally. Like, it will not let me go through here. But if I hit the interact key, which is F on my keyboard, it will let us shimmy through the crack. Which is, that's super frustrating to me because there's been several cracks. That guy walked by. Several cracks we've seen in this game, and they haven't let us walk through it. A guy just walked through here. Where did he go? Oh, I should probably follow the tape. But I'm more interested in what's going on everywhere else. Okay, the tape diverges. That's not great. Just follow this one. See where it goes. Okay, that's where that one terminates. Yeah, I was not expecting to see another person. That definitely was a bit crazy. The name of the game is Backrooms Missing Persons. So maybe we'll find someone. A ladder. I like the look of that. Yes. Climb the ladder. This dude is exhausted. Whoa, what was that? I'm following the sound. I heard something up here with me. Okay. Yes, yes. The wallpaper is a very important part of what they call level 0. And it's supposed to be, you know, like a dimly lit, damp office space with this yellowish wallpaper. In this game, they call it the yellow rooms. Very on the nose. So the last one was the slide rooms. There were tons of slides. And the next one's called outside. So I'm guessing that level will be outside. Which might be cool. It might be creepy. We'll find out. Oh, man. We get hit with a dead end. Another dead end. Sounds like I vaguely hear a smoke detector going off. Every once in a while. We have some light. Just gonna keep following the left wall because that's what's been working so far. Yes, these floors are very damp. A lot of water damaged areas, and you can actually see some puddles in certain parts. These are very giant mazes. What? Okay, another dead end. They think they're so funny. Another dead end. I'm really good at finding those. If that was the game, I would have set the high score by now. Okay. Something going on here. Can I not get... So I can... Okay. Multiple levels, looks like. Oh, we're back on the path. It could just be to throw us off, though. Right now, it's aligning with our left wall strategy, so I like it. Oh, it is no longer aligning with our strategy. There's another line, though. That one ends in the wall. Hey, thank you so much, Craig. Hopefully, I'll see you on one of those trucker streams. If I do, I'll try to make contact with you in the chat. Yeah, it's real fun. Nice talking to you, man. Nice getting to know you. Hopefully the truckers are not as lost as I am. Ooh, what is this? Oh, no. Okay, I was supposed to jump. That was scary. Whoa! Okay, they're just gonna watch me. And... tapes outside. Our final tape. It's taking us a long time. If we played this through again, we could probably get it done in 40 minutes. That might be pushing it a bit, but definitely under an hour. If we somewhat remembered our way. Can't go that way. So this is called outside. But this definitely looks like we're still in the yellow rooms. Level 0. Is this a... Oh, I thought this was a ball pit. Oh, man. I was so excited. Oh, come on. Go down the slide. How about the seesaw? Does it work? Looks like we're in Squid Games. It does not work. Myth busted. This is awesome. Living the dream. Where's the exit? Hopefully this is unlocked. Oh no. How do I get out of here? That's it. Okay. Okay. To another outside. Wow, outside mixed with the office space. Okay. Hey, they won't let me go up. This is a giant, one of those road carpets. I wonder if this is just a texture they placed as the floor and then added the carpet texture after. I wonder how they did that. Almost looks like we're in a much more barren version of Nuketown. Like someone tried to, like AI tried to create Nuketown. Trying to look for the door. Haven't seen one. Oh, I think that might be a door. This is our maximum moving speed, so this is as good as it gets. The level's called outside, but we're okay. Looks like we're in Squid Games. So left path, right path, left path, right path, left path, right path. Always choose the right path. Are we still leaving footprints? Definitely looks like Squid Games through here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're in the Squid Games. So maybe I should go down. Just keep descending. Surely the exit's not just on some random floor. Vending machine. Whoa. Excuse me. Look at the texture on the wall. On the door, you really see it. Like, not well painted texture. A lot of bubbles, running lines. For a level called outside, we're not very outside. Go right. We may not be on the right level. Ooh, look at this. It continues. The lights are off. It kind of kills the colorful aesthetic of the area. That's fine. We press on. See, that one goes down, so we're going to head this way. We're going to keep descending. How tall is this building? Or how deep is this building? Should I check the yellow floor? Just keep descending. I always liked the parts of Squid Games where they're walking through these corridors. So it's neat to actually, you know, do it up for ourselves. There's a couple of games that have attempted this. And I think it definitely qualifies as a liminal space. So that's very cool. This doesn't feel right. So we've reached the bottom floor. Okay, okay. See a little change of scenery now. I like it. Looks like a laser tag arena. Here, kind of hold this corner. Bang, bang. Bang. Oh yeah, I could camp here so well. Get people from the left, get people from the right. Just kind of pivot that way. Laser tag extraordinaire. Oh no. Back into the Squid Games room. And it's dark. Are we... Yeah, we're back in the same room. That is not a good sign. That can't be good. We just came out of there. That's the bottom floor. So the exit's not on the bottom floor, it doesn't look like. That's terrifying. Just going back down? Nice. This looks different. Very different. I hear music. Okay, multiple carousels. Can we get on? Hey, that's not fair. They should let me ride. What is... Hey. Hey. That's the second door they've locked me out of. That was quite rude. How are we gonna find the exit? go up that way. Yes. Uh-oh. We've reached a dead end. Nope. Oh, it's cool of a color scheme in this room, but we'll check it out. Oh. Don't do it. Do not shut. That's it. We got out. Thank you guys for joining. Kind of a late night stream. Not a ton of traffic through here. But if you're joining us later, if you're seeing the recording of this, hope you guys enjoyed it. At some point, we will go back and re-record it without the commentary, without the face cam. And or we may just stream it again like we did this time and actually try to make it through in under an hour. So as of right now, there's just 4 levels to this. That was the outside level. So there's office complex, slide rooms, which was my favorite by far, yellow rooms, and outside. So pretty good game. I would say it's probably in the higher tier of these walking simulator, liminal space, backroom style games. Definitely some areas they could polish it. Some more customization options, some more graphics features, maybe adding a sprint speed, and being able to turn off the motion blur or the camera movement and the head bobbing while you're running or walking, I should say. So there's a few things that would be nice. Also, just more levels. I liked their level design. It was very large, very easy to get lost in and turned around. So it definitely increased the difficulty. Because if it was just these 4 levels in how some other people design levels, this game would have been over in 15 minutes. But there are some trickier aspects, some things they didn't necessarily tell you just straight up. You have to kind of infer and use some context clues. But yeah, we'll definitely revisit this at some point. I hope they add some more levels. I hope they add some more polish, some more features. This game just released like today, maybe yesterday. It was very recent. So definitely look forward to seeing what else this developer comes out with. This is a very fun experience. Looked very good. That semi-realistic graphic style. But other than that, guys, thank you for joining. Hope to stream later today, so hope to catch you guys then. But until next time, hope you guys have a good one, and I hope to see you all in the next one.